Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to a massive video. This video is huge. It's got basics, elites, battle packs, multi-figure packs. There is so much to go through. We're going to look at legends. We're going to look at main roster stars. There's even a few first time to line figures. I'm thinking Typhoon, for example. He is in this series. It is the Then Now Forever series. This was a Walmart exclusive line that ran for a couple of years, and it's really got some of my all-time favorite figures in it. So there is a lot to look at, a lot to talk about. Let's get started with these 2016 basics. Let's start with the dead man, the Undertaker. You can see the Undertaker here in his old school attire, his debut attire. We didn't get too many of these Undertaker figures, this attire. So yeah, very, very cool that you can get it this way. And it comes with an accessory, that accessory being an urn. All of these basics come with accessories. That's what kind of makes them stand out. Obviously, you've got that distinctive Then Now Forever packaging as well. So there's the Undertaker. Here you can see Chris Jericho. And it's a pretty standard Chris Jericho figure. But I really love that accessory. Look at that TV screen. Of course, Jericho used to host the highlight reel. And he'd have a TV screen behind him. So this allows you to kind of recreate that. So that is a great accessory. And it comes with a basic figure. How awesome. Next up, we got Seth Rollins. This obviously is based on when he won the Money in the Bank, which is why it comes with the Money in the Bank briefcase. And again, fun little accessory. Perfectly fine Seth Rollins figure. Not a bad little set. The final one in this series is Sin Cara. Sin Cara comes with a mask that you can put on top as well. So quite a colourful figure there. If you've not got a Sin Cara, again, that is perfectly fine. They've definitely made better, but not bad. Not a bad first series. That brings us to 2017. And a lot of these figures come with championship belts. They really stepped it up. And so let's start with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look at this figure. This comes with an unpainted Smoking Skull championship. That is such a rare championship. I think they've only made it with like 2 elite figures. But you could get it unpainted with this basic. Also, gold knee braces. How awesome are they? Really makes them stand out. So even though the ring attire isn't too adventurous, I do think those little touches, the accessory, the knee braces, really makes this a figure to look out for. Next up, the Ultimate Warrior. Things just get better and better. Look at this figure. Absolutely stunning. What I love most about this is the fact that not only is it on a white strap, but also the figure comes with very different face paint. You can see it's not got the normal Warrior face paint. It's just got 2 icons, 2 logos on his cheeks. It's completely different to anything else that we normally see. It is so cool. And honestly, I honestly think that's an essential figure. Certainly if you're an Ultimate Warrior fan. It's very colourful as well. There is so much to talk about with that. I could talk about this figure for a good 10 minutes, but we have to move on. Next up, we've got Neville. Neville that comes with a cape. This is very much like an elite figure. I know you don't get the articulation, but still, look at that for an accessory. This is obviously before Neville was in the Cruiserweight division, and I was always quite critical that they didn't make red Nevilles because his finisher is the red arrow, so it would make sense for him to be wearing red, and that's exactly what you get with this figure. Next up, we got Sheamus. This comes with the WWE Championship. Couple of bits of paint that have been applied to the belt. It's a little bit weird. Like, all of these belts aren't painted except for this one. And this one's got like a few little touches on it. So I don't know why they did that, but it just adds to my intrigue. Of course, it's got quite a distinctive look with the braided beard as well. So, yeah, very cool. Next up, we got Bray Wyatt. His accessory is a lantern, which it just works, doesn't it? It just looks amazing. Again, you have to remember, all of these are basics, yet you get in these accessories with them. So, really great little sets, these. Next, we got Kevin Owens. He comes with an unpainted NXT Championship belt. So, very, very cool. We got Seth Rollins again, but this is that iconic SummerSlam attire when he was wearing white. You even get the entrance vest. So, this is very similar to the Elite. It just needs the articulation. I think the Elite might have come with a championship belt as well, but still, for the money, very, very cool. Next up, we got Triple H with an unpainted World Heavyweight Championship. And this next one blows my mind. Xpac with an unpainted European Championship. Like, European Championships, you don't get them that often. You certainly don't get them unpainted. So I don't have this figure, but I want to find this figure because I love collecting the belts. And that is a belt that I am just really intrigued by. An unpainted European Championship belt. Right, let's move on to the battle packs. We've got Dean Ambrose and Brian Pillman. This is like a dream match kind of a pack. Both of them a little bit unhinged, a little bit lunatic. So they kind of work well together. You can see the Brian Pillman comes with a crutch accessory as well. So very cool. Next up, we got John Cena and Stone Cold. Stone Cold wearing a What shirt. I think there's a megaphone that comes with this pack as well as an accessory. Again, it's like a dream match type thing. Next up, we get another dream match, Sting versus the Ultimate Warrior. Look at that figure as well. It's got body paint on the Ultimate Warrior. There's not many Warrior figures where they've actually painted onto the body. But they've done it here, and you also get a winged eagle with a white strap as well. So many great figures. I mean, those are great figures. And that is a great accessory. That is a great battle pack. I honestly love this Then Now Forever series. Right, so those are the battle packs. Let's have a look at the Elites. So Series 1, we got Bam, Bigalow. I love this. Like, honestly, it's one of my all-time favourite Elites. I did a review of it, and I dropped it as soon as I took it out of the box, and the leg broke. So I've still not fixed mine. It's why it never features on the shelves behind me, because it broke in the review that I was doing. But still, it looks awesome. We don't get enough Bam Bigelow figures. But this one hit the mark. Next up, we got The Rock. And this comes with a WrestleMania 31 chair as well. And it's a pretty decent looking Rock figure. Of course, we have spoke about this in our packaging errors video because it's got a famous mistake on the front of the box. Next, we got Rusev. I hate this Rusev. I don't like the face on it. I'm not a fan of this Rusev. It comes with the medal, and it also comes with a US title. So you do get some decent accessories. But, yeah, I'm not a fan of that figure. The final one, Tyler Breeze. Tyler Breeze was down in NXT when this came out. So it was really exciting that we got an Elite Tyler Breeze figure. And I thought they did a great job with it as well. This was a really popular Elite. And it comes with a little selfie stick. It's very cool. It is very, very cool. Next up, Earthquake. I love this Earthquake. Comes with a tag title. Of course, this is what he wore when he was in the Natural Disasters. One of the best tag teams of all time. Love the natural disasters. So we got Earthquake, and then of course Typhoon. We got Typhoon as well. So we got both of the natural disasters in the same series, and this is the only time they released a Typhoon. And the only time they made this version of Earthquake. So if you want the natural disasters, you have to get this series. You have to get these figures. Next, we got the Macho Man in his WCW attire. Obviously, this is a much older Macho Man than what we tend to see, but it kind of makes it quite special. I think a lot of people appreciate this figure. And then we got Sami Zayn. I was never the biggest fan of this because we do get a lot of Sami Zayn figures. But this one comes in like cloth top, flat cap. It's cool. And that's quite an iconic t-shirt for him as well. So I believe this is when he was also down in NXT. Or he was just coming up to the main roster. So yeah, it was a cool figure for its time. But I think there's probably better Sami Zayn figures now. Next up, Miss Elizabeth. We hadn't had a Miss Elizabeth for a few years, so it was great that she came back into the line. We got Chad Gable from American Alpha, and he came with tag title. And then, of course, Jason Jordan, American Alpha. He came with a tag title as well. And I think I'm right in saying that at the time, this was the only way you could get this version of those tag titles. They hadn't made them before. So it was really cool that we finally got them. And this was the first time that we got them. And then to finish it off, Seth Rollins. For a long time, this was my favourite Seth Rollins figure ever. If anyone would ask me, I would always say this. But I do think that the recent Elite and the top picks, I think both of those have overtaken it now. But still, incredible, brilliant. And we're not done. We've got this. Look, this is Bash at the Beach. This has got 3 figures. Macho Man, Lex Luger, Sting, all with face paint. And of course, this is based on that moment when Hulk Hogan joined the NWO. This is from that match when Hogan turned heel. Such an important match. And I'm sure we will get the Hulk Hogan figure now that he's back in with WWE. I'm sure we will get plenty of Hogan figures. But how great that we actually got the team they were facing that night. And they made it here. Another pack, triple pack, the Shield. Look at this. I think I'm right in saying this was the first Elite Shield set. Of course, we would get an Epic Moments further down the road, but yeah, this is cool. And it comes with their masks as well. We did do a review on the channel of these figures, and I think they're great. I think it's a great set. And yeah, very, very cool. The final one we need to look at. We finally got to the end. This is a 6-figure pack. There's not many of these in the world. But let's take a look at it now. Here you can see full of legends. Full of legends. We got Andre the Giant, Ric Flair. I think that's Hart Foundation, Bret Hart, John Cena, Daniel Bryan, and Brock Lesnar. I mean, you are just getting so many legends there. I don't think I ever saw this pack in the UK, but it really is a Then Now Forever set, because you're getting like the future with Daniel Bryan. Don't forget this was out a couple of years ago now, so Daniel Bryan, the present with John Cena, the past with Andre the Giant and Ric Flair, so really, really cool. Guys, this is amazing. I did not know this next pack existed. I've only just found it by editing this video, and it's this. Look at this, another 6-figure pack. So I think this is real. I've never seen it before, but it looks good to me. We've got Jake the Snake Roberts, although it doesn't come with the snake. How can you have a Jake the Snake Roberts figure that doesn't come with a snake? We've got Triple H. Look at that. That is Triple H in like purple attire. We've got Rusev, but it's a different Rusev to the one we saw earlier. John Cena, Sami Zayn, and NXT Neville. That is amazing. That is a great pack. That again screams Then, Now, Forever. The past, the present, the future. Very, very cool. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I told you there was going to be a lot to look through. Basics, elites, first time to lines. Let me know what was your favourite item in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And hopefully, I see you again next time. Bye for now.